live for 11 seconds and then it reset. What the fuck was that? Doesn't matter. Okay, we're doing this quick.
Do you have any idea how boring it would be if I were to just casually murder every single one of my enemies in the span of 30 seconds?
Actually, no, I get your point. Realistically, from a content longevity perspective, that would get boring pretty quickly if everyone just died in 3 seconds.
You really must not get it, so let me show you.
What? Who are you talking to?
Oh no! Kermit's been kidnapped by the Empire and a bunch of fucking random enemies in space!
Wait, really?
Yes, I gotta stop him!
Well, what the hell are you doing?
I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing on by like Lady Godiva. Gonna go, there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you.
Mark, this is good news. We can finally we can be bees. This isn't your world, but we can be bees. This is good news. You can be a bee. You'll live like a bee. A pet.
A pet?
A pet. Mark, this is good news. You'll live for 30 years.
This is insane! Very few things in history are black and white. A lot of it is gray, and that includes the Civil War. It was actually fighting for states' rights.
States' rights to do what?
Excuse me, sir?
States' rights to do what? What did you want to use those rights for? You usually don't mention that part. I want to hear it. I wonder what you want to do with them.
Well, the Confederacy didn't want to be oppressed by the North.
Really? What were they preventing you from doing? What did they not want you to do?
Listen, my friend, there was more to it than slavery for why we made the Confederacy.
That is really, really interesting, because the guy who made the Confederacy, the vice president, said that was because they wanted to have slavery, and all the state constitutions said they wanted to have slavery, and they seceded the moment that the president got elected that was going to abolish slavery.
Man. Oh, what the fuck? Why was I muted? Okay, well, we're not muted anymore. Hello, everybody. How are we doing this fine, fabulous, fantastic Thursday?
Hello?
We got Bapha here. I just undeafened.
Oh my
Now
god,
you
I'm
can say
scared.
hi.
Oh god. Oh god. I was like, I don't know what we're doing.
I opened up
Everything's
the
really
stream
quiet.
with Michael Jackson's Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was appropriate.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I would have done Daddy Fat Snap's Jujutsu Kaisen lawyer guy song. I forget his name. Higuruma.
He has a song.
Yeah.
Oh
you gotta
my God.
you gotta hang out with me more. I can show you some.
As you
bangers.
call me a wee, but you know, like the personal theme songs of random JJK characters.
I know that's a fan theme song. I think I know his actual theme song.
All right, let's say hi. Let me say hi to all the people who've been talking so far. That includes Isaac13D, Philip Plop, Bait Buddhist. Thank you for the 2 super chat. Isaac13D talking a lot before we started the stream. I see. Akakun, Professor Keen, Cardinal Kampachi, Shiogo, how's it going? Galileo, Alonzi, Gallifrey, Internet Zen Master, Sparky's Tech Corner, Festival. Have you noticed I've gotten really good at this?
Yeah.
Golden Helm,
I'm proud of you.
McSkittles. Let's see here.
This was
Other
me,
people,
my
I'm
pride.
sure. The Aethel Burst, Signbird. Francis Karma, how's it going? Shibugamo. All the other people. Billy Donuts, there's Billy Donuts. Coming in with the donuts. Everybody take your donut, we're in for some more bullshit. Because there is one document that we're probably going to start out with in reading, and then we'll do some like the interviews and stuff that, some of the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky because if it wasn't for your vote, the director's cut never would have seen the light of day. It's a little more blood sporty than I tend to do, which it's thanks to Bapha. He he's the demon. He comes bringing the hands. It's fine.
well, the editor was really good. Like the editor you found was really good.
Yeah, but you wrote a lot of those lines for Raven Notes. I know you didn't edit them in, but
yeah.
You know, there was a lot of stuff I didn't even think of to fucking address because it's that fucking below, like, a lawyer's brain. Like, I don't care about that. Who cares about? Apparently you care about it, chat.
Yeah, and then, we talked, yeah. It was like, we had, like, it was just me, you, and the editor sitting around. The editor's like, so you got any more information? I can put that in. I'm like, this? I got
They always have more information. And you literally always have more information.
My
the
memory
amount
is
of
crazy.
shit that we did not include just because it wouldn't be included in an actual courtroom, you know?
Yeah.
Which is why there was so much that was cut out of parts 1 and part 2, and then you guys got to see how much. I think it was like 50 or 55 minutes.
Like, yeah, something
content,
like that. Yeah, it was a lot. It was
So,
lot of
a
content.
keeper and a demon walk into a courthouse. Dwarf judge holds them in contempt and has them removed. First of all, a dwarf would never be a judge.
Damn.
Our laws don't allow them. You know,
Sounds like a job for Daredevil. That's what my mom calls Ava.
First of all, people forget I am an elf, but I'm not just an elf. I'm a snow elf vampire. Snow elves are very directly descended from the Fae in D&D. So, it would be more appropriate to get me into a Fae court than it would a Dwarven court. Like, what the fuck? Come on. Now,
my mom
excuse me
calls
while I
Ava
continue to
Daredevil.
autism.
Which I guess that makes Mizu foggy?
I don't know who would make Foggy. No. I mean, Mizu.
Mizu, I
Mizu's
think
more
Mizu
like,
would be foggy.
Look, if we were gonna do if we're gonna do like, okay, you call me Daredevil. First of all, no. The only similarity is I'm a lawyer, and also Daredevil's a lawyer, but he's
Aren't
not
you
that good of a
Irish?
lawyer. I have. Okay, fuck you.
Don't
First
you
of
have
all,
red hair?
I don't want to be blind and a terrible lawyer.
Don't you?
That's the thing. Like, the comics try to write him as a good lawyer. He's supposed to be the best lawyer in Marvel America. However, I've seen his arguments. I've seen his writers make his arguments in court, and they're fucking dog shit.
At least according to the lawyer, at least according to the thumbnail that I thought was you do pull Mari _EN.
I pull Mari, what?
Yeah, so you have Daredevil Riz. You remember that thumbnail was like, why are you kissing Mari?
That's right.
And you're like, that's not
that
me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I didn't know that was a
To reach the
thing.
bar. How dare you, TB Gummo?
Yeah.
I take Daredevil over She-Hulk. You know what? That is fair. That is fair. She-Hulk is also equally atrocious of an attorney, but also has the whole female chip on her shoulder as a result as well. And I'm allowed to say that as a female, so shut up, feminists. I don't know.
I was like, yeah.
Okay. We need to get on track here, but we have another document that was covered. I don't know was it covered in the main Catliante video, or was it one of her side ones?
I don't.
Okay, it was
somebody told me it was
mentioned.
mentioned in the Surge video, but I did not. That's a long.
I mean, it might have been. Look, it's literally 2 pages, and it's kind of like retarded. We're going to read it. We're going to laugh at it. This is kind of like similar to what Oko does, with Under the Tea. They laugh at bullshit. We're about to laugh at some bullshit. But I'm just showing you guys just how much more really there was at people taking shots at someone because they had the audacity to win awards in a viewer-voted fucking award show that he happened to co-host. That's how all of this really kicked off. Which is crazy when you think about it.
Somebody asked who's the new guy.
Oh,
Rasmus.
hey, new guest. This is BaphaVT. This is the subject of our Getting Things Straight, the 3 videos, the part 1, part 2, and the director's cut, Bloodsports edition. That's like 3 hours of content. If you want to watch it, I'm sure one of my mods will gladly link to the director's cut, because that's the one that's most relevant right now.
I'm one of the.
But yes,
How would a
BaphaVT.
VTuber say it? How would a VTuber say? Oh, I'm one of the victims of cat in chat.
Yeah, you're one of the victims of like several people, and more really, look, you're a victim of the Black VTuber community. I'm sorry to say it, but you are. In fact, you absolutely are. I'm sure chat would agree with you on that one. You are absolutely, because look, you guys.
I was on a rampage in
together
Twitter space
fucking,
allegedly.
Look, you guys put. Yeah, apparently, yeah. You know, I don't know what that was. Jesus Christ. Everyone can. Sadly, we used to have a link to the full Twitter space. Didn't think to download it. And then it disappeared. Luckily, Bapha, in his fucking archival habits, managed to have a copy that was cut just for the video.
You were
so we
asking
at least have
questions,
that.
and then somebody gave us a recording, and then somebody else.
Yeah,
we
no,
also
it was
had
somebody else who
one,
gave us the recording. Yeah.
Yeah, it was someone else that gave us that
The
recording.
uncut. Are you talking about the Streamer Awards? No, we're talking about the BVAs. This was the Black VTuber Awards that happened in 2024. Yeah, 2024. This what predated the Onyx Awards, which just happened this year. And from what I understand, a bunch of similar drama and people angry about not winning also happened with that
Toa?
one, but that's beside the point.
Is it Toa?
Yeah,
it Toa?
that's what I call him.
To actually explain one thing to clarify, I was only a host for the pre-show, and I wasn't allowed to look at voting results or anything until like way after the show. I had no influence over that. The only reason I really took it was multiple other people. Ava knows about this. It's in one of the interviews. Multiple people just kind of said no to doing that, and I was friends with BaphaVT at that time, and they just kind of like, hey,
yeah, nobody really.
They were offered
everybody
money.
bitched about after Phillian Streamer Awards. Everyone bitched about no Black VTuber getting a single award, and everyone was like, we should get band together and make our own. And BaphaVT fucking buckled down, locked in, made it happen. But when she asked for help, almost fucking nobody came to task. Bapha being one of the few who actually did. These were fan-nominated award system. There was no way for Bapha or any other co-host other than BaphaVT and the people running the Google polls to actually find out who was nominated, who was going to win, and all of that stuff. So it's
I only got the
think of it like
results
a blind
afterwards.
study. Yeah, he's basically like Hugh Jackman being called up to do an awards, an Emmy nomination, and it turns out, oh, he fucking won because he did Deadpool and Wolverine. It's not his fault, and he shouldn't be like beat on just because he happened to co-host and win an award of an award show. It's not, you're not being a contestant. You are a prospect. It's democracy in its finest form. It's crazy that people go, oh my god, a co-host isn't allowed to be someone you can vote for. Why?
I also multiple people were offered like $300 to host or more, and they all said no. And then
people
the
were
only one that said
offered money.
money. They were offering money, and I didn't even do it for money. I
Oh
was like,
my god!
dude,
You
I
know
don't
what's
care.
funny?
Yeah.
I think the people who turned it down not because of BaphaVT, but because they probably had the foresight to actually look ahead and see what would have happened and how people reacted. They didn't want to be caught up in that mess, and they knew the community well enough to know that there would be people who just can't take losing in any kind of grace.
Yeah, I just couldn't really. It's like okay, because I knew I had like a rep when I was a VTuber.
I mean, did you?
Did I? I had a rep of like not being cool with black people because I didn't work with that many black creators, and I was like, it wasn't on purpose.
That's also crazy.
Yeah, and
I remember the clip. Actually, I can probably bring up the clip right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because it's in that
I
folder.
did
Hold on.
also I was I was also selected after nominations, not before.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
just to
selected after
put that-
nomination stop before.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And that's another thing, another reason why you really, that shouldn't be pinned on you as a thing that's your fault, you know? Or that
Yeah.
you had any control over. I think it was... We have so many. For Elf-17, I think it's this one. When you open it up. And let me just do this.
Like, stop collabing with all these white folks. What you can go off collabing
There it
with
is.
whatever, but
Yeah, stop collabing with all these white folk. Bruh, God, I'm having a stroke here. Hold on. Let me... You know the one. I'm going to share
Oh,
my
there it
screen
is.
for the... Hold on. I'm going to share my screen for the doc read. But I'm just going to send you the actual copy of the clip that I posted. That's easier than posted. Because sharing through OBS is really fucking weird. It doesn't like it. There it is. I showed him this one. Wow, 31 megabytes. See, the editor's renders were so freaking big. Do you know how big Final Cut was? Director's Cut ended up being like 7.5 gigabytes.
Yeah.
When Leaflet tries to make a VTuber mainstream, everyone cheers. When Mousy tries to make VTubing mainstream, during the Streamer Awards, everyone's up in arms. What changed? We're not talking about that right now, although JJ the Demon Slayer, you are more than welcome to stay here, giving you our resident drama reporter. I think you would like this. We are about to go over another video, or not, another document that, let's see here, Opera BaphaVT, there it is. Let me just do this. And then this. And then let us open up here, share screen. And there we go. Okay, so... Oh, our huge healing didn't work. There was a little bit of scaff. Shut up, everybody.
Yeah.
It didn't show
Did
on
the
your
audio
side.
not
It shows
play?
on your side, right? No, the audio played for them. They heard
Oh,
that
okay.
clip already.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, this is the Kyrie doc. I'm not gonna bring up her stuff or anything because she loves to accuse people of doxing them, or have people doxing her, and I don't dox people, and no one does.
You should
here,
give
so-
a rundown. You should give a rundown of who this person is.
You know what? I'm gonna let you give a rundown because that's how little I care. It's already left my
Okay.
memory of who this person is. I know
Um,
they've got like 50K fucking followers on Twitter.
Okay, who remembers the QnA drama?
Oh, Saikuno. Oh, they were one of the. Okay.
They
okay,
were
Yeah,
the-
continue. I know now where we are.
The-
Okay.
Yeah, who remembers the QnA drama? Who's here remembers that thing?
I'm sure plenty of people do.
I'm just, you got to get the crowd going a bit.
Look,
Like-
my chat runs very slow,
oh, it's fine.
and
it's
on
fine.
a delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're
this
gonna
was-
be sitting there waiting for the response. I'm like, they will respond. I promise you. Just keep going though.
I do. Was that the Smash guy? No.
There we go. I
That's-
remember the words. There we go. The guy that got pulled heavy and walked away unscathed. I mean, he really did.
He
He's
really born
did.
under
I
don't.
I mean, he's
different
lucky.
dude. Yeah.
No, Sakuna,
Different.
right?
Sakuna.
Sakuna or Sakuna,
It's
yeah.
like-
The guy
yeah.
who had like all those girls were getting in his DMs and stuff, and
Yeah.
then trying to act like he was it. Yeah, he cheated on his girlfriend, which we can all agree is a shitty thing to do. But
Yeah.
he wasn't jumping in their
Exactly, double.
DMs; they were dumping in his. So,
Yeah. So this person
and
was
even
recently.
in some cases, some of those people literally like he's like, I have a girlfriend and shit, and they didn't care. So that's also worth
damn.
mentioning.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's like that in
It
the
was really
streets
bad.
now.
It's
Oh.
like that in the streets now, apparently.
Oh God. What is this Sakuna?
Yeah, homewreckers sliding in your DMs. That's what's gonna happen.
Got a bunch of Asian baby girls over.
Like, yeah.
AVGs, bro.
Oh man.
So this person, you may know them because they were recently a part of that. They were one of the people that made a post accusing Sakuna of being a pedophile.
That's right.
Yeah, and then it was revealed these conversations happened when they were 23. I know that for a fact that happened when they were in their 20s because I was around when that happened. But yeah, Kiari's like an artist. You'll see them around quite a bit. I was friends with them for like years, and then for some reason they made a post.
Oh yeah,
saying
actually, here we'll look at the first sentence here. Look at this. Kyrie, longtime friend of Bapha, dating back to fucking 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so like this is Kyrie's own words here. Bapha and Kyrie go back. They really do.
Yeah. Yeah, to add, she said I was still active at this time. I wasn't.
Yeah, which you were not.
Yeah, I was
not
in
been
partial.
active for a while.
Yeah, I was in partial hospitalization, and sitting at a hospital most of my day, and then
Yeah. Heck, you had a few of those during the development of this project.
Yeah, I was kind of just sitting there and hoping for my brother to be doing the best because while this was going on, my brother was on what was almost his deathbed. You'll notice another thing Kiari does a lot of sliding timescales. She did it with QnA. She said, "Oh, we were 17 to 18," which your chat knows the law. There's a big difference between 17 and there's a big difference between 18. So, like,
yeah,
one
is.
gets
And
you
there's
in
a lot
jail.
Of states that know, yeah, one with that absolutely, but there are states that have what's known as Romeo Juliet laws, where a 18-year-old could date a 17 or 16-year-old. And the only reason why is because it's the specific age. Yeah, that's worse.
Yeah.
that doesn't
like
yeah. Sorry, buddy, you're not covered under those.
Yeah. So accusing Sykkuno of that was accusing him of being a pedo, and then it was
Which,
revealed.
you know, I mean, you face those accusations too. It just seems to be something they do.
Yeah, a year difference. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a year difference. Like, come on.
Yeah. But yeah, Sykkuno would have been like 29. Maybe he would have been 34 at that time. I think. No, Sykkuno's 34 now. At that time, he'd be like 28. If I remember correctly. But yeah, so she was a part of that.
So that's who Kyrie is.
Yes, that's who. She's also accused another guy of doxing her, which seems to be a common thing. It wasn't a thing when I was friends with her.
October 2025. No, you asked me because you're like, I was understandably hesitant about talking about Kyrie in any specificity because of how she tends to crash out on people with the craziest of accusations.
Yes.
But I think we're able to tiptoe around things just enough that she might not turn into Satan incarnate. I don't know.
It's Kiari. I don't hate her, by the way, just to clarify that.
Now, when was this posted, by the way, in terms of like
August
the timeline
2nd.
of like the
August 2nd.
August 2nd. So this came
So I'm already gone.
A little bit after all the docs.
Yeah, I'm already gone.
Yeah, this is like a month into it, and she just... It's similar to Kai. I think she did that, too, with the Sykkuno drama, too.
No, she did that 30 minutes
came in like a month later. It's like, you were so fucking late to the party.
She came in directly, like...
Oh, she did, okay.
Same time as the Mugen video. There's a person that has a timeline of everything.
Mugen.
Yeah. It was Kiari's and then Sykkuno's. If you look at Kiari on Twitter, they deleted all the posts about Sykkuno. They're screenshotted. They're with Elf if they feel the need to show them.
I got somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, your years around 18 is messy affair. The short is dumb, but young and stupid doing their thing. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The answer is always no, even if she says yes. Absolutely, Colonel Kampachi has fucking cracked the code.
Yeah.
You cannot fix her. You never can fix her.
I wasn't trying to fix anyone. I'm kind of tired of everyone saying you're dating.
There's people.
You know how many people?
No.
We did so much research
I know you're
on
not
this.
dating.
You know how many people accuse me of trying to date them or dating them or married? I was like, oh God.
Yeah, you were married with a kid in one of the accusations.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Which is fucking crazy.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So here, I'm going to just start reading this. Just to get rid of fucking through it. Jesus Christ. We'll do it a paragraph at a time. Hello, my name is Kyrie, and I was a longtime friend with Bapha dating back to 2016 to 2017. But recently, due Oh yeah, I forgot she's really bad at writing too, by the way. So the grammar here is gonna really fuck with me. But recently, due to more crucial events and issues that others had with him, I decided that I was tired of defending or excusing his behaviors, allowing others to
I
accept.
didn't ask
Wait,
you to do
allowing
that.
others to accept him. Why do you
I
think
don't
that's
know.
for
I
you to
don't-
like? You get no. Hold on. Beside any of that, this has nothing to do with you. Believe it or not, I know it's a document about you, but why do you think, Kyrie, that people need your permission to accept anyone,
I don't have
let
a kid.
alone you? That's crazy, allowing
Yeah.
others to accept him. If you want to associate with him or still communicate with him, that's not my decision to judge, to judge you. But it is my decision to not want to be associated or a part of his delusions. And dragging, I love she uses bolding and like underlining to punctuate her point. Dragging my name down to his level or worse. Okay. Others have informed me he's done this quite often with other again with the femme presenting people he was amicable or friendly with. AKA translation, she read the other dogs. Okay, this isn't the first time I've seen Balfa have issues with others or use my name to get somewhere, or as a topic of interest to garner people's attention towards him.
I never did that.
I don't think I was gonna say, when the fuck did you bring in Kyrie's name ever? Like,
I
this was
don't.
a fucking,
When
this
you're
is a
done
little
reading this,
punctuation
I'll
point on
explain
this entire
something.
project.
Yeah.
That's how little you matter, Kyrie, and that's how little you are in Bafa's mind. I think you got a
Yeah.
little bit of, you're living, I mean, Bafa, you are living rent-free in her head. It's not the
Yeah.
other way around. Let's see here. I was informed he has been doxing me and spreading it for, wow, okay, here we go. He has been doxing me and spreading misinformation of my characteristics or the way I carry myself in a modern way recently.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. It's fine.
I don't know.
I was never a saint, nobody is, but I can promise you if Bafa has ever said, yo, my friend Kyrie, blah, blah, etc., it's probably not 100% true.
So were
know
we
what's kinda funny?
friends or not friends?
He likes to exaggerate things in offense, which is fine as long as it doesn't affect me and my flow. So here's the issue, right? Actually, you know what? The perfect fucking, I wish I had this fucking clip ready and fucking pointed, but I don't. But you know the fucking moment in Amazing Digital Circus, the final act, where fucking Jax comes up to Quaffo and goes, hey, if Ribbon ever says anything about me, just know it's not true. And he's like, what? Like, that's literally what just happened. Am I wrong? Is that not what just happened?
Yeah,
he just said, hey,
what
if Alpha
happened.
comes out saying stuff about me, just know it's not true. She literally is Jax in this fucking scenario. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So what do you think she's saying? Like, is there any, like, misunderstanding here that she
I
can
can
be,
explain
like, what
something
makes
very
her think
easily.
that you're doxing her?
Okay,
What is
so
that? What-
I
is that
could explain. Let me explain paragraph 2. One, for just Kiari's
Yeah.
sake. They also have no evidence to back this up, and
No. we can
Spoiler
see
alert,
There's
we're
no
gonna show
screenshots,
it.
There's nothing
Yeah.
in here.
we're gonna show a tweet that will flip this on its head. One, I never brought up Kiari. Some people knew that I was Kiari's mod. But an
Okay, you're an
incident
old mod of
happened.
them.
Between me and them happened to the point that I was like, I will not bring them up. I kind of just like,
Yeah.
I was like, I will not bring them up. I will completely do everything by myself and not bring them up. I never brought them up for months, and I didn't speak to them for a very long time after a certain incident, which I still have the recording for, regarding them and a very old VTuber server. Some people trying to, like, I guess, mob boss me out very early, and they didn't really have my back then, so I was like, no. And I
There's
kind
an
of
actual Melanin Mafia chat. That is another thing I have
Not
discovered.
that one. Not that one.
There's multiple ones, though. Am I
Multiple
wrong?
ones. Yeah, this one was school themed. I think they called themselves the Student Council.
Oh, God.
Something like that.
It's so cringe.
Set down, bite that shit, please. Little soundbite that shit. But like, I pretty much was like, I won't bring them up. I didn't mod for them for a while unless it was an emergency or anything, and I just kept on and kept my grind to myself. So I never brought up Kiari or anything. The only time I brought up Kiari was if somebody was like looking for an artist, and I had like a list, an old Google Doc of a list of artists. I'm like, here's this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. I never really was like, oh yeah, you know, you should accept me because I'm friends with Kiari. I never did that. I did most of everything myself, especially at the beginning leading up to my debut. So I never used her name to get anywhere. So I don't know what she's talking about there.
Odd.
She has no, yeah.
Guys, it's not the Mormon Mafia. Calm down. The Mormons can't hurt you. They're focused on Legos right now.
What about Oko? Like, they could be a sleeper agent.
Yeah, no, they're fine. They're fine. Trust me, I vetted them. They're fine. All right,
Well, you
paragraph
say
3,
that-
though. The issue is he has seemed to go off the far end and tell everyone he can about how I was, and he was friends with me. So many people inform me, I love you don't have a single screen. Like, you're not even doing what, like, Glitch and the others did, where they, like, cropped out the fucking author and try to keep a bunch of people anonymous so we can't verify who the fuck anyone was, right? She's not even doing that, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So many people informed me he was being weird and tried to excuse me when I established boundaries of him trying to use my name to not be kicked from servers. On to garner a closer bond with others in the community, which is not okay. I told him
never
after he had
did that.
issues. Yes.
Yeah.
You can respond to that.
Yeah, I never did that. I don't know where this is coming from. Like, the
I mean,
people
I
I
would
knew
love to see
wasn't
some
because
evidence.
of Kiari. Like, some people knew I was a mod of them,
No,
and
they're
then they
not
followed
even in
me
the same
about it.
fucking, like, you can even look at, like, the people, like, who Bapha, like, hung out with and had on his Pasiog stream and stuff like that. They don't run in Kyrie's circles, and Kyrie doesn't run in their circles. So where's the
Yeah.
overlap here? It's very strange.
No, I
I
think
told
the
him
only
he had issues dating back to 2021 to 2022. I will
A
no
lot of
longer
sliding
be
times, to be
helping him.
honest.
And stop using my name when he is involved in drama. Which
I
again, we
didn't-
can't show the actual apology that Bapha had transcribed because it was vandalized. I think I showed it in my video. It's just a blank screen.
we tried. We
But
spent months. We were
There
trying to
is
restore
no
what
mention
we
of
could.
Kyrie in any of the
Yeah.
apologies that were written.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. I meant and stood by that full halt. I do not speak ill of him or others openly, as you are here speaking ill of him and openly. Nor do I find the need to. I mourn the loss of someone I saw as a good friend, only to find out he's been spreading lies about me and doxing me. I can sit here and expose DMs from 2016 to 2022 that are in the past that
Mind
would cause a
you,
war. I
mind
truthfully wish to
26
move on and be left alone.
I would have been
another
like 19.
common fucking thread.
Yeah.
right
Also,
here.
I would have been like 19. I would have been like 19 then. It's kind of a weird.
Look, I don't hold
Yeah.
it like this entire like even 4 years ago is kind of like a lot of people.
I
can
don't know
change in
why
4
they're
years.
trying this weird pseudo attempt at blackmail on me. Like, I have
It's the classic. It's
stuff.
the classic. I have information that could destroy you if
yeah.
you don't leave me alone, but you don't want to be left alone.
Yeah.
Swacky, thank you for the 2. Literal Thanos. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, wait, literally. She's come down and she's like,
Why
"You've
do
taken
content
everything
creators
from me."
love doing? I won't show them. I don't know why every like content creator likes doing the coercive threat things. Because I'm like, you guys have lawyers. You guys do know that's illegal to
They
do,
don't.
right?
Most
Yeah,
VTubers
like-
don't have lawyers. I promise you that. I know that from legal mindset.
Oh, I'm
and
talking
others.
about like run of the mill content creators. You know, like
yeah, they usually
example. Yeah, but and then they'll say, "I got shit on you. I could do it anytime." I'm like, why are you saying that? You know, you can't say that, right? No, it's illegal.
I mean, it's really, it's weird because if they don't actually have anything on you, where's the blackmail,
Yeah.
right?
Why,
So if they're
why are
just
you
talking
saying
to
it? Just
talk,
show it at
you
this
can't
point.
meet the standard of blackmail
Yeah.
because they don't actually have a quid pro quo, a this for that. So that's kind of like the thing with it.
This
But
document
here's
is horribly
her-
written.
here's paragraph. Yes, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It reeks of someone attempting to write above their skill. It is definitely one of those. Now, is English our first language? I don't want to be completely mean.
Yes, they are. Yes, it is.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
I can just say you have, like, the education system has failed you then, girl. Okay, if Bapha has ever said anything about my actions, my characteristics, or the way I present myself,
What?
it's a weird, skewed, hyperbolic version of the way I am. Again, you're doing the fucking Jack's digital circus. It's so weird. The fact that he has
Yeah.
doxed me and multiple others, the only thing I can say is I regret ever allowing someone near me who I thought it was okay to share my face around
I don't
as if it
know.
was nothing. Have you seen her face?
I've seen her face. I know that girl for years.
Oh, well, see, you
I
just
know
doxed her.
Like I know.
Matt, sorry, you just doxed her.
I mean,
you know
like,
her
I know
face,
where
so
she.
therefore you obviously doxed her.
We know where each other live. Like we actually,
see,
we
the
actively know
definition
where
of
each other
doxing,
lives. Yeah.
that's what she, I think that's what she's conflating. She thinks
We know
because
where
you
each other
know where she
live.
lives, she thinks that you have doxed her. Just
But
by
why would I
knowing.
send-
But just by knowing where someone lives is not the standard of doxing. You have to share that information publicly, usually with people who intend to use that information to either threaten, intimidate, or cause harm to that person. That's, in most states, the legal definition of doxing. In Texas, I believe it's sharing, again publicly, a current or previous phone number or address. Bapha has done none of this. He might know your face and he might know where you live, but he has not shared that with anyone. He has not doxed you, you absolute muffin of a woman.
I never heard of that.
I'm sorry that everyone has been affected by his antics or emotionally drained, hurt by how he's acted. I'm hanging my gloves here because I am done with drama.
I didn't
I like to
include
believe
you,
that
though.
I'm a mentally strong person and this won't affect me moving forward, but I'd like to just make it super abundantly clear. Oh god, we have some this. Thank you, Internet Zen, for the 10. Just to clarify, Bapha, when you say Google Doc full of artists, you mean like a list for reference? Yeah, I only ask because the phrase current connotations like the Google Doc. No, they mean they have a Google Doc. It's like a list of artists.
Yeah, to commission. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm not writing
it's
docs on
like,
artists. Like,
he has the equivalent of a Rolodex.
yeah,
Which, for those who don't know, Rolodex is a boomer method
I have
of
to find it. It's
retaining
really
information.
old. It's really
You
old,
have
but it's
one?
like used to. Yeah,
No
like
way.
an art. Like oh yeah, it went by style, chibi, comic book, lore. I had it all
Yeah,
organized.
there's a lot of it. I have Google Docs that have like full lists of games that I'm currently playing and planning to play on stream. I have a whole list of our watch along stuff that I do on the private stream. There's I have all Google Docs are meant for like autistic people to make lists. They're not meant as reputation takedown attempts from freaking like ornery and jealous content creators. Anyway, I do not condone emotional abuse. I do not condone spreading misinformation of others' actions, characteristics, etc. I do not condone having my personal information being doxed. If anyone has any concerns or questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Please send your support to those who he has hurt. OB Glitch Sophia. Well, we do have the Saphira.
We have the Saphira
Safari.
interview.
Yeah, we have the interview on that.
Yeah,
Because this is kind of coming out of left field. Does this link to anything? It does. Okay, she's alive.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. How do I go back? Okay. There we go. Yeah, no, everyone, don't try to bring logic to any of this. Now, the question here is, because we do
You just
have
play the
this
interview on this one. It's like 13 minutes. Yeah. It's
Oh
like
my
13
God.
minutes. You remember?
That's so Jesus.
Just to
Okay.
explain,
Can you
just
not
pop up-
steal the
just-
art here?
yeah. Just pop up the image,
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Where the fuck is it?
the tweet.
Yeah.
Guys, I was confused. A lot of people messaged me saying, "Oh, you've been doxing. I was like,
I ain't doxing
"No,
them,
I've
okay.
been in."
Bapha Safari explanation. Here we go.
No, not that one. No,
In
the
document-
image of the tweet I sent you.
Shit. The image.
oh.
Oh, did you test it me?
Yeah, here you go. I'll send it to you again. Just
Okay.
this.
Oh, this. Yeah, I can share this.
Yeah, just show this.
Hold on, let me just do this. And then go to Discord. Boom, perfect. Okay. So here
Yeah,
is
you-
the tweet in question.
2 days later.
100% done. Why didn't she provide evidence of him doxing her? Yeah, let me just ask people to send a screenshot of my fucking face. Yeah, wait, good. Why would anyone lie about their face being leaked for potentially years after choosing to scream anonymous? Please leave me be.
So read the initial tweet, like the one that quote
it has
tweeting,
come
and
to
then
my
read
attention
the
that Bafa is active. This is August 2. This is like a month after he graduated. It's come to my attention that Bafa is active still and has been doxing me, along with having a long history of using my name to benefit himself and get him ahead socially. Here is my statement on this matter, and then it's the link to what we just read, which very disjointed, honestly, but okay.
Yep. I'm glad your assistant
Logic
was
is
able
out the
to find
window,
that.
as if there was ever logic in the room to begin with. There is no evidence. Hang it up. Case closed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do here
Is,
is I'm going to. God, I haven't.
you're
done
showing your
this for-
assistant's
I've done this
DMs,
for
by the way.
covers.
You're showing your assistant's DMs.
No, they can't see your DMs. It's fine
Okay.
because they can only see the picture.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do this. Where is my cover media?
Also,
Here it
just
is.
to clarify, I don't know what she's talking about. I wasn't active during that time, and I wasn't going around doxing her during that time. If she has,
I
like,
quite
any...
literally, I think she's mad that you exist and you know what her face looks like. I think that's quite literally everything, and that's fucking crazy, but it's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Safiri interview question. What is this? Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, okay, so this is a shorter one.
Was someone
have-
claiming to be you? Maybe someone was. I hope someone wasn't going around. Because during that
No,
time, it was
nobody was
also a
going around.
rumor. It was during that time there was also a rumor that I was like married, once divorced, had 3 kids,
That was
and I was
weird.
using VTubing to cheat on my wife. And I had like
Holy
5
shit.
people message
Oh
me
my
saying,
God.
"What do you mean I'm married to you?" And I'm like,
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
I don't know what's
Yeah, it sounds like
going
someone
on.
was just fucking around.
Sorry. Yeah.
Alright, so I will. Guess I'll have to do this. I'm gonna do. You might have to mute me and watch it on stream. Because
Okay, I
otherwise it's
can
gonna
do
be
that.
really weird if I try to do it through OBS. But it's going to hide our models and then it'll just show the interview as it was.
Okay.
In document 3, Saphir is also referenced in these, I guess you could call them
You got that
discussions.
anime
I really
harem
wouldn't.
going on
But
the side.
could you explain your understanding of that situation and describe what occurred from your perspective?
Okay, so this was similar to the Arborn one. They were both in the same call. We sat in call and discussed, but Discord had a seizure and we couldn't do it. I talked to
As you can see, I'm pausing it for just a second to point out to everyone, I don't have my freckles, I don't have my thing. This is literally during model 1.0 time.
Safiri very seldomly. I wasn't exactly close to Safiri. I would have one one-on-one call with Safiri, one stream call with Safiri, and mainly talk to her in Surge's server. And that's it. With a bunch of other people. I thought Safiri was cool, and that's about it. Her problem with me was that I would only kind of DM her about VTuber drama because this is a VTuber community. Actually, if I were to come back to the VTuber
Yeah, she was the
community,
one in the screenshots, I think. Hold on, I'm pausing it only because I will say, you are straight up addicted to the drama slot, my dude. You love it. You can't deny it to me. It showed.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, hey, can we do something other than talk about drama or something like that?
Yeah, like something like that. Yeah, she was like, so when I talked to her,
We're in VTuber
basically what
court.
she told me the
We-
problem was, hey, you kind of ghosted me when I messaged you about something seriously. I was like, oh, I didn't mean to. I was on stream. I was like, what happened? She's like, well, you were talking about my status, saying I'm missing someone so much right now. And then when I told you it was somebody I can't get back, you didn't respond.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
I remember now. I remember now. They got mad because they vague posted for attention. You gave them attention, they got mad about it.
oh, that's my bad, and I'm sorry about that. I thought I responded, and I was like, that's my bad. I apologize for that. I was like, what happened? She's like, oh, well, I was mourning the anniversary of my grandma's death. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry about your grandma's death. I'm sorry about that.
That's right.
She's
This is the one that put on that fake post Discord status.
yeah. Like, dude, when you say you're missing somebody so much right now, I just thought she was talking about, like, a boyfriend or something or whatever.
They
And
could
I
have
was
been
like,
talking
oh.
about any number of things.
Yeah. So I just kind of tell them, I was like, oh, you missed me so much. You could just hit me up.
Like, straight up, I could put on Twitter, I'm missing you so much right now, and then someone asks what, and I'm actually missing the Doritos Locos Taco from Taco Bell. Like, that is how fucking vague that shit is.
I'm being cheeky. And I'm
I
like,
get it.
yeah. And I'm like, so I talked to Saphiri about the situation. I apologize about that, and I said hope she's doing okay. And she's like, also, you only kind of messaged me about like random VTuber drama you see me retweet or you just see. And I'm like, oh yeah, sorry about that. It's just a lot. It's kind of hard to avoid in this community. She's like, well, can you talk to me more like as a person than just that? I'm like,
Never.
okay.
I mean, what?
It's like, okay. I'm like, yeah, sure. And she's like,
You,
well,
a person, don't make me laugh. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
I love that. But I talked to her and was like, well, tell me what recently happened in your life. And she's like, oh, well, my college professor passed me. And I don't feel I earned a grade because he passed me because he thought I was just a single mom. I was like, I started laughing.
Well, that's, oh my god.
She's like, yeah, because sometimes I had to
forgot
bring my
about that.
nephew in class to take care of him while
You know what?
my
You asked
sister
me,
goes
you
to
know,
work.
no. You asked me not to talk to you about drama. And the first thing you talk about is drama in your school.
I don't think that's drama. I think it's funny.
That's drama. That's absolutely drama. Oh my god, can you not believe what Mr. Anderson said about Becky because she likes Jason? No,
Oh my God.
it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Oh my god, my teacher only passed me because I'm a single mom. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not gentle with my words. All I know is this. Okay, you might hear me echo, but you can now see the clip in the Discord stream, so it's real time.
Okay.
And always has been drama shit. And so for her to tell you to talk to her like a person instead of coming to her with drama all the time, and then when you go to do that, she comes to you with drama. I'm sorry, but I don't appreciate the smell of hypocrisy.
I can get that. I get where you're getting at there. So I'm talking to Saphiri and we're having this conversation. I thought it was funny. She's like, I don't even know if I should accept the grade. I'm like, listen, I would just accept the grade and move on. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I asked her, did she want to be a part of Pass the Oxcord in the future? Because I know she's a singer. And that's how I did.
Right.
And then she said, yeah, sure. And that was pretty much the end of that conversation. Not a lot happened. I know she said, oh, I proceeded to sexualize her. No. I'm like, I'm not gonna go from.
Wait, wasn't this the one who said you were sexualizing her voice?
Yeah, like she originally in the document says I'm sexualizing her voice, but then in the document she says I just sexualized her, like as I often did. I was like, no, I didn't. And then she kept saying this on Twitter, and it never said what I said, never included a quote or what I did or anything or a description, and then went to Cat's video and said, oh, he said disgusting things about my voice. The only things, and I don't think Saphiri has a bad voice at all, only thing I've ever said about Saphiri's voice was, oh, you sound like a total Drama Island character. Like you sound like Heather
Oh my
Clancy,
God.
like fused together. And
That is quite a mean thing to say. No, I'm kidding.
I like those characters' voices. And like, oh, you sound like Heather and Courtney. And it's like, oh,
I wouldn't say comparing someone's voice to a cartoon is sexualizing them, unless for some reason that person is sexualizing a cartoon. You know, but that's more on Saphiri more than anybody else.
Yeah, I tell her, I was like, the only thing I also said that she sounded very rich. She sounds very posh. Is the best way I could kind of put it, like very Valley Girl. I was like,
Does she sound like Tahani from The Good Place?
I haven't watched The Good Place.
Oh my God, come on.
I tell her, I was like, oh yeah, you sound like a Valley Girl, like a rich girl, like you're about to tell me your dad's the mayor or owns the local dealership, or that you spit on poor people and stuff, and that's it. That's all
God.
I've ever said about her voice. Like, I didn't mean any
Well,
of that
I
is
wouldn't say
sexual.
any of
You
that
sound like you
necessarily
spit on poor
sexualizing.
people.
Yeah, I liked your voice. I just thought it was funny. I didn't really. I'm a very observational.
Oh,
type
you
of
know what?
humor.
She sounded like She sounded like. What is her name? Gosh darn it! From Gravity Falls, Pacifica.
Yeah,
I think her name is?
Pacifica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
I
kinda
mean,
sounds
again-
similar to her. Yeah.
Not sure what is sexualizing about that. That's not a word,
Yeah.
but you know what I meant.
Yeah, like outside of that, like I asked her out one time in the Surge server, and she told me no, and it was more of a joke than anything. I thought she
Damn,
was
you got
cute
let down,
about
chat.
it, and then she
Okay,
just
okay. Well,
turned me
I'm
down.
gonna call you your coop in there.
Yeah,
But yeah, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Hey, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. You know, we all get turned down.
yeah. I got turned down. I was like, oh, okay, and then I moved on.
Damn, I
I think-
gotta
Yeah.
reevaluate my
There's-
game.
Yeah, there was like one time, like her nephew was screaming in the call, and I thought it was her kid. I was like, God damn, she has a kid and a husband. I can't get in the way of that. Shit, I lost. And she's like,
I lost.
oh no, that's my nephew. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so you saying there's still a chance?
So
And she's
yeah,
like, no, I already
oh my
turned you
god.
down. And then she's like, no, I already turned you down. I'm like, my heart.
So you're
Oh,
saying there's
yeah,
a
there you
chance.
go.
And then everyone made fun of me in the call, and that's it. That's it. That's all my interactions with Safiri. I don't have a real big connection to Safiri.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Okay. And let me get
Yeah.
our models up. Hold on. There we go. Wait, was that a no or a no, but you must pursue or I'll get angry? See,
It was just a no. I
was
wasn't even
just a
being
no.
serious. It was just a no. I was like, oh, okay.
it was
shit.
just not.
Like,
It would have been funny if she got mad at you for not trying. 'Cause
yeah.
some
it's like,
girls do that. They're like, no, you'll
Uh.
never get with me, and then he stops trying. It's like, well, I didn't want you to stop trying.
There's an anime plot
Bitch,
like
you
that
fucking-
going on. Like, it came out recently. Yeah, but that's about it. You could do Arborn, and I know you hate that guy's name because some lore reason, something.
Yeah, Arborn. Yeah, Arborn. I think I have that one too.
Little Raha.
There it is. A Buffa Artborn explanation.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
the one that did
In
to
document
explain
3
him. He's the one that cropped out a lot of DMs.
Why am I so
but-
little in this one? That's hilarious. It's 9 minutes. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can switch to it, but everyone's going to fucking make fun of my height in this one because for some reason, oh wait, we have 2 of them. Fuck. Artborn. Okay, this one might be better. 15 minutes or 9 minutes. I'm gonna do 9-minute one. Wait, hold on. I want to do something real quick.
Okay. But yeah, that's about it. Cut.
Okay.
That's
This
a
one's
tough-
good. This one's good. You said cut and everything. I wanted to make sure the shorter one wasn't like when we're like we fucked up and then we quit the. Remember we
Yeah.
did that like a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure that was.
Chat, if you guys ever want the extended or outtake cuts of Elf reacting to the Twitter space, I think those still exist. Those are hilarious.
I'll have to find them. I'm not sure that I have them. I did some purging.
Yeah.
When it came to when we finished the video. Okay, let's see here. This one.
Okay.
In document
I'm so little.
3, there's another document reference revolving around somebody named Artborn. Could you,
wait,
in your
wait.
own words, explain your? I just realized we're restarting it, chat. I didn't stream to Bapha so we can see it in real time and react.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Awesome.
In document
Why are you so
3,
small?
there's another document reference revolving around somebody named Artborn. Could you, in your own words, explain your side of the situation that they present in the document?
Okay, so first thing first, me and Arborn were friends, but we weren't hyper close. I met him through Surge, through the Surge server, and we would usually only talk in that server. One day Surge was talking, not Surge, but Arborn was talking to one of my friends. I always kind of noticed they were hanging out. They got little couple art on Twitter and stuff like that all the time. And I noticed that, oh, she was always in his chat. He was always in hers. And they would have like a good rapport, so I just banter with each other. I was like, oh, cool. I'm glad they're friends or whatever, or they're dating. It's whatever. And I'm like, cool. And then one day I get a message from this friend, and this friend who is redacted out of the documents, which I actually appreciative of because that person is going through something very extreme in their life right now. So that I will not get into. I talked to Arborn. They call me. The friend that Arborn is talking to calls me and say, hey, I need you to gift Arborn It Takes
Oh, I remember this now.
Two. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, you want the VTuber couple game? And she's like, shut up. No. I'm like, oh, you two so cute. She's like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, okay, that's adorable or whatever. And I'm like, cool. I just send me the money and I'll gift it to them because they're unable to do gifts from Steam because of their current situation. I'm like, okay, cool. They give me the money. I message.
I'm pausing it to let you know I hate you all. I knew the second that I was going to fucking do this that you would. Oh my goddamn.
I message Arborn, kind of teasing him a bit. I'm like, yeah, you sly dog. I know what's going on. You don't think I know what's going on, but I know what's going on. And so I send him It Takes Two.
So I think what happened is I was actually going to do a recording of this, like you in the courtroom and stuff, and I was actually going to have Eva off frame, so you wouldn't actually see her, and that's why she was that small. And if this was one of the interview questions that was going to go into the video, but it ended up not making the cut, and so I think that's what happened.
Because it's hyper long.
Yeah, because I'm so fucking small. Look at that. That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh,
He's like, funny.
I'm like, he's like, oh, thank you. I was worried that I wasn't gonna get this game. I'm like, you have fun. You have fun with her, okay? You sly dog. And he's like, I send him the game, and everything seems normal. And I kind of go and call her. It's like, oh, you two so cute. And she's like, shut up. No, we're not. But maybe. I was like, cool. I'm having fun
what's so
just
funny?
being normal.
I have been asked to play It Takes Two, and multiple times we've all gone, okay, look, we can't play this game because immediately the shipping's going to start. It's just a game where that's just what happens. Yeah, it's the VTuber couple game. It's a big reason why Connor and Iron Mouse really started getting shipped after they played that game together.
Yeah, and he sends me a message one day saying, hey, I had to return the game. I'm not comfortable playing with her, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I get a call from her, and then she's crying and she says this and that happened, I'm like, okay. And what I do is to be like, hey, I'll play It Takes Two with you because I could buy the game because the money got refunded to my account and we could do It Takes Two together. And she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, just to make it up for you, She was crying, she was upset. There's some details that I'm not going to get into because those are personal details. Hopefully that's understandable. And
it's not.
I move on, and then I call Arborn, tell him, hey man, be careful. You know, this girl's in a situation that's not an everyday situation. So be careful on whose feelings you kind of play with or whatever. He's like, yeah, and then this happened. He told me some personal stuff that happened between them that I will not get into. And he's like, okay. And he's like, thanks for putting yourself into It Takes Two collab to create some piece. I'm like, yeah, no problem, man. That's whatever. And we kind of have a random talk and about some stuff and about past the Oxford.
It takes two to get a divorce.
I'm like, cool. And I move on, and that's about it. He tells me there's some.
Yeah, you know what's funny? They don't talk about that thing about friend swap games. Friend swap games have literally ended friendships before.
Yep. Stuff cut out that I would like to address. One, he jokes with me about that situation, not before the crying.
Pause it for a second.
About like, and that, and this and that. All those screenshots are in the director's cut video, by the way, guys. They're all there.
They are. They're all
the ones
there.
that got cut. Yeah.
Yep.
Me and Arborn were
my
like
God,
completely fine.
I could have used this. I could have moved you out of frame on V2 Studio, so it looks like that I'm normal height. Okay, anyway, let's see your zoom.
This was almost a thing. All that is cut out. I bet Elf will just put it up on the screen with some witty commentary.
Nope.
I'm
Never
like,
happened.
okay, Arborn, that was simple and easy enough to fix. It Takes Two is a fun game, by the way. I recommend playing it. And then I move on. That's it. Because I thought those two were dating. Something almost happened according to him, and then it didn't happen, and then da. But all this situation was surrounded by me just gifting him It Takes Two. One day I'm in the Surge server, and we're all talking, as we do in the Discord call. And we're all talking. He's telling me that he's been talking to this chick recently, and it's been going well, and da. And I'm like, cool. I'm like, damn. And he tells me, he's talking about how like things are going well. He doesn't say shoddy, but I say shoddy. But he says, yeah, I'm talking to this chick, and everything's going well. He said he said she was Asian. I was like, oh, cool, good on you. It's like, and he's like, I was like, cool. I noticed that
Guys, the biggest psyop game is sorry. It's the game that teaches you to be a dick. Literally, you have to say sorry before fucking destroying your opponent. It's the most passive-aggressive, shitty, jackass game you can ever have, and we teach it to 5-year-olds.
always keep talking to a lady who isn't redacted from the document for some reason. I guess they were trying to get on things VTuber says. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I see him talking. I was like, hey, you sly dog. Look at you. You and lady, you and her thing. And he's like, no, and never joke about that again. I'm like,
oh my god, he did the literal thing where, do you remember that scene in Avatar The Last Airbender where Zuko goes on a date? And the waiter goes, what's you and your girlfriend? And he just screams, she is, no, my girlfriend.
Okay. LOL, and then just move on because I just thought it was a simple thing. I get a message saying that he's not going to be a part of Pass the Aux Court. I ask him why. He does not tell me why. He just kind of leaves me on red. Like, I'm confused. Well, I'm like,
Left you on
okay, well,
red,
the show has to
SMH.
go on. So I just go into another private server me and Serge are a part of. I sit in there and I start doing work. And I'm like, one of the things I've been doing is like, well, I gotta go replace Arborn as a guest. Let me see if I can find another singer. And Serge comes into the server and tells me, hey, some people got a problem with you. And I'm like, oh, they do? And he's like, yeah. And they want to talk to you about it. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, can you join my server? I'm like, okay, yeah,
It's a
sure. So I
trap.
joined the server.
Yeah, sorry.
And it's Arborn and Safiri. And Discord is having a day that day. The server keeps crashing. Calls keep crashing. But we're able to do a private call. So Arborn tells me that he did not like that I was asking if he was dating these chicks. And he thought I was trying to pry into his love life or whatever. I'm like, dude, I'm just being a guy. I'm just teasing, man. I didn't mean to hurt you, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna pause this and like, that's not even being a guy. That's just being a friend. Because girls do that to each other too. We rib each you seen that guy? You fucking and we give them the business and stuff, and it's fine. It's in good fun. The fact
I did that to you with Mari.
Playful ribbing, yeah. The fact that he saw playful ribbing as like some kind of affront is kind of wild to me.
All good. It's all chill. Like, he's like, oh, I thought you were trying to, like, I'm like, no, I don't really care. I'm just teasing you. And Serge's like, yeah, he does that with everyone. Like, you should see him talk to some of our friends. He's like, oh, he will literally, like, see you, like, comment on a girl's account a lot. And he'll be like, look at you. He will always do that. It's just kind of him just joking around. He's not trying to be really intrusive or anything. He just thinks it's kind of funny. I'm like, yeah, which I'm like, if you want to say Serge was enabling, I guess, but not really. I'm like, yeah, I'm just teasing, man. I don't really care who you're dating or not.
Bro,
I just thought
calm
it's
down.
funny. I just like kind of seeing some people flustered at times. It's just kind of cute to me. He's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I'm just.
Across the pond, in Ireland and England, they actually have a term for it. It's called taking the piss. Or taking the piss out of someone. You're literally ripping them and trying to... It's like friendly rage baiting.
According to Kat, that was wrong.
Yeah, that was incredibly over the line. In
Yeah.
fact, you're evil.
But
Yeah.
well, I thought it was this,
Evil.
and he's like, I was really like considering you not my Oshi anymore after this, and I'm like, don't consider me your Oshi. He's like, wait, what? I'm like, one, I don't really like that term, and two, we are grown men, like barely separate from age. Don't call me your Oshi. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah. I'm like, do you want to be back on past the aux cord? He's like, yeah. And I get him in past the aux cord. We have normal conversations. We talk about, like, he shows me art of his model. He checks on me and my brother during the time that my brother was 6, during when all this document stuff was happening. I thought we were like completely
he was checking
fine.
in.
We were planning past the aux cord. We were doing all of these things. I don't know why this random switch up and these cut of context and me trying to get into his business or pry into his love life was said when it was definitely one solved and was not as serious as he makes it out to be. But yeah, that's about
Stop
it.
trying to be
Cut.
my friend. Boom.
So yeah, that's
And welcome back,
that's
everybody.
all there is on
And
that.
that's Saphiri, and that's Arborn. Let's see here. I've already mentioned too, and I couldn't get it modulated enough. Where you can't tell who they are. But it's fine because we don't do the anonymous thing anyway. We had some mod testimonies regarding the Perfect Blue stuff and like kind of Bapha state of mind and stuff.
Is
I
Elf
think
here?
though that we have. Oh my god, I was muted in Discord. I'm so sorry. I was just explaining to them some of the other things that we have that I couldn't get working right. I can get modulated right, and they don't work. The
Yeah,
file's corrupted now. But this was regarding mods of his at the time who knew him
I
and
got
was about
it.
the
I can
Perfect
send
Blue.
you
And
those.
you have them?
Yes, I have them. I have
Fuck
them.
yeah, give them.
Yep. Okay.
you
You're
have them
gonna have to
modulated?
cover it. I don't have to modulate it. They don't care about. They just want their name censored. I'll send you the censored.
Okay, I have the readouts. Are you talking about those? We can do that. I just don't have the ones where
Let me
it's an
check.
audio.
Let me see. Okay, there. I will do a reply to it. Please don't show your email on stream.
No, you're good.
Email, there you go.
No, I have these.
Okay.
I have these. No, I was dumb.
Yeah.
I was dumb. Hold on, I got this.
Yeah.
have the-
There you go.
yeah, here
It says directly censored. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, let me just
sent a
do this.
You need to explain the Perfect Blue thing.
I really don't. Lee
Oh.
explained it very well in the. Look, I'm gonna ask chat. Chat, do I really need to explain or defend Bapha in any manner when it comes to the Perfect Blue allegations? I will wait for this. I imagine it's going to be a resounding no because that was a bullshit accusation, and no one in here believes it. I understand why it's your biggest concern, but you have to understand we've hit it out of the park,
Yeah.
and no one believes it too. Okay, so I have this one done. We're on. Okay.
I know the Perfect Blue. Explain we are five. It says Golden Helm.
There, here we go. This is... In her written
No idea
statement,
what
Glitcher
Perfect
described
Blue
the
is. That's
incident
interesting.
dated May 19, 2023 under the section titled Threats of Violence. She asserted that Bapha had made statements of a threatening nature and that a group Discord call was convened during which she claims Bapha was trying to draw her into this conflict, which he actively resisted. To your knowledge, were you present for or otherwise aware of this group call? If so, please describe in detail a recollection of that interaction, including who participated, the nature of the discussion, how the disagreement developed, and whether any statements that were claimed to be made by Bapha legitimate. Yeah, sorry everyone, I phrased this like a deposition. So, the individual replies, I was in voice call. Do you want to read them, actually?
Yes.
All right.
I can
Yeah,
do
you
that.
do it.
Okay,
You
go
do
him
it,
up on
bitch. I
stream.
mean, what?
I was in this voice call. I got added in after Bapha asked me to join. I wasn't really aware of who these people were, but they were having a tense discussion when I joined. At the time of me joining, it was Bapha, Enigma's male friend, and I. I sat and listened for a bit, trying to figure out what they were talking about at some point. I was asked for my opinion. Bapha introduced me. This is my friend Forget Me. He lives on a farm. There wasn't any yelling, but I had noticed Enigma was acting odd and jittery. So I started off by saying something along the lines, okay, well, hi, you seem kind of nervous. I get it's kind of awkward talking to someone for the first time like this. So let's take a moment to chill out. By the time I had started talking, Glitch had joined, who also didn't seem to know what was going on. Enigma at some point cut me off when I was trying to calm him down and said something about me being a farm boy. He said he was going to hit him with a chair. He doesn't fight honorably, and that he doesn't care if he's a farm boy. He'll knock him out with a chair. Yeah, and that.
Oh my god! Did you almost win WWE?
And that he could hit me with a chair. After this, Glitch chimed in and asked, "What was this about?" And he tried to interrupt her, which she didn't allow. She pretty much said, "We shouldn't have been here," and didn't know why she was there. The four of them kept talking briefly, and then everyone left. Shouldn't have been there. Oh God, sorry. I lost my. Four of them kept talking briefly, and then everyone left. Having finished resolve whatever issue was going on between Enigma and Bapha. Enigma, while we're all in the call, apologized to me for the remark and said he was just nervous because he didn't expect me to be there. Glitch said she had somewhere to go and left Bapha. Bapha apologized to us for involving us. She wasn't in that call for long, maybe for even that long, maybe like had some maybe like 6 minutes. And then Bapha apologized to me after in a private, and we laughed about how weird it was that a person threatened me from Australia or wherever they are from. I read in her document she put out, she claimed Enigma threatened her. It's bizarre she said this because it definitely wasn't directed at her.
And there you go. In regards to that, there's a little bit of extra context to someone who was there.
Yeah.
Basically, they made a big deal out of being dragged into an internet blood sports fucking pissing match and like trying to make it a big deal.
Which I was wrong for bringing them in.
Yeah, sure, but like this was like Xbox lobby kind of bullshit, and it's like they're acting like, oh yeah, these people have freaking access to transcontinental fucking missiles and can absolutely follow through on their thread. Like, come on.
If you want to know what that was about, he dragged me into a call with his friend, originally discussing some other issue he had with a friend. And I literally told him, like, you will literally get destroyed on Twitter, and I'm not going to betray my friend over some weird mishap that's going on. I don't care. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah. He's like, well, this other person said you forced them to get art with you and that you were stealing money from them. And I don't like being accused of stealing. It's like a real big pet peeve of mine.
That get me pissed too.
Yeah. And so he was going up there. You'll have to read this one. That was long.
This drama got I'll have to worry. I'll be able to read it.
Yeah. He was like, y'all took your S to give. Like, yeah, that's how I feel. And I was like, I'm not stealing any money or anything. So I go to them, and he gets mad at me, starts bothering me, adding me to call. He's like, don't tell them I told you this. You're not supposed to know, but you need to know you're making people uncomfortable by getting art, and you're trying to trying to home wreck a relationship. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
My chat is very
Please
aware
leave me
that I have
alone.
several pieces of very explicit fan art. Some with other freaking, like, a viewer did, like, one of me doing things with them, and then another viewer got one of me and a collab mate doing things. It's just something that happens. You can choose to...
Yeah,
I
and it
mean,
wasn't
I
any
wouldn't try to
like
control
it
it
wasn't
or do
anything
anything.
lewd.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It was literally your guys' commissioned art was literally just you guys in the same frame. It wasn't anything
Yeah.
lewd. I'm saying that you can bring it up to the sense of lewd, and Roy, as a creator, you're either going to have to ignore
Yeah.
it or you're going to have to embrace it. If you try to fight against it, you're only going to make it worse.
And it turned out he lied. That person never said that, and then he turned around. He's like, "Well, I was trying to protect your relationship because that Baffa guy seems like a flirt, and that he would home wreck somebody." And I'm like, "So you
Damn.
accused me of stealing? Also, why does everyone think I'm trying to date them?"
People are accusing Chasha of virtual scene lane because she talked about AI on our video. I mean, okay, JJ
People are
Demon
also
Slayer,
doing that to
we're
Moist
focused on a
Critical.
different drama right now.
Yeah, but it's cool.
It's okay. I have to tard wrangle Demon Slayer every once in a while. He comes in with just the most, like, he's almost like you, like, where you come in randomly into VC or my DMs and be like, oh my god, this happened. I'm like, I don't care, it's drama.
Did you see this nuke? It was
yeah,
a
yeah.
nuke.
I'm like,
Or some random car in my neighborhood.
yeah, it's literally that. It's like JT Demon Slayer is like that version just in our chat.
Ava
I
is
am
an
not an
extreme
extreme
flirt.
flirt. I am not.
That's how
I
she,
don't
that's
know what
how
you're
she
talking
ended up
about.
in
So
those
let me look
Mari
at my
Mari
ears out.
EN thumbnails.
But all right, we have this next thing from another individual. And I will just read through this real quickly. This is in reference to Buffett's state of mind when all of this was going down. So at the time of the first two documents we're reading, people close to Bava has said he was dealing with a lot of personal stress, burnout, and some family issues. From your perspective, as someone who was in touch with him back then, how would you describe his mental and emotional state during that period? And did you see anything that lines up or doesn't line up with the behavior described in these documents? The individual in question, so this person is redacted. Yeah, the two people wanted to remain anonymous. I can't do anything about that,
this
you know,
one.
it's as a reporter.
Not this one to be
Yeah.
particular. Not this one.
Yeah,
You could have showed their name. They said they didn't care.
Oh, could I have? Okay.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I could have. It's a person
Yeah.
named Vox. There you go. It's incredibly
that
vague.
one.
I doubt
Not
it will.
that one.
That's literally what this is.
Yeah, but not that.
I'm
Fox.
looking at the
Not that
unredacted
Fox.
version. Yeah, it's not that Vox. It's just a
Yeah.
person named Vox. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna give you the whole name because then you can find him on Discord and that's creepy. So, they reply with, during the time he was very nervous and upset. Initially, when he told me about the Black V2 rewards, he was exhausted and very busy, but positive overall. Later, I get told some calls he was in on Twitter, and he had me listen to it, and he was obviously hurt and a bit shaken by the events since he came to me asking if he had done anything wrong. Sometime later, I'm pulled into a call with his other friends about some kind of doc, and the best I could describe him is as lethargic, and the stress of streaming had very obviously taken its toll on him. His friend AB was constantly in contact with him, telling him that he had to make a response immediately, and the more that they did this, the more the exhaustion and lethargy turned to panic. They came to me multiple times to read over his doc and suggest edits during time. He was very obviously rattled, to say the least. He was cycling over and over between friends and asking advice on what to do next. One night after the first doc was posted, I got a call from AB and their friend, and I didn't know how to ask who had made edits to the doc. I said I edited 2 sentences, and when I went to sleep, I don't remember specifically anything of his reaction from this. Goddamn, guys, try writing better. Just everyone in general. Oh, let's see here. Not as his reaction from the other night, other than being apologetic sounding. After that, I get told a second doc had come out, and by this point, I told him, yo, not look at his Twitter, because he had gone into this loop of seeing something on Twitter, it upsetting him, and then going to everyone he knew for advice and comments, and then being convinced mainly by AB and his VTuber friends that he needed to make a response immediately. I told them loosely what I would say, and he came back to me multiple times in a desperate state, asking me for to edit the second document. I did this and then I think it's fuzzy, the order at this point. I told them at some point to wait a week before responding to the doc and got talked into releasing the document almost immediately. Then I get called in the early morning to be told someone had gotten access to the second document and had vandalized it. So this is about the vandalized documents.
Yeah.
Writing was my worst grade in school. Yeah, it is in a lot of people. I don't blame them. I was the kid in class who, like, when you're going in like in order, like this kid read one page, this kid read the next page, I would be so impatient because I can read very fast and not trip over my words typically. So kids, people be like, and say at least cycling over. I'm like, oh my god, go faster. Okay, here we go. Then I get called and I'm going to be told someone had gotten access to the second document and vandalized it. And at this point, he was in full-blown panic attack. He was in tears, and the first time I'd ever heard him cry, and he was sobbing. I spent hours trying to comfort him, and he would loop over and over about what was going on in his personal life, his brother being sick, his mother possibly dying, and him being sick. How everyone was after him and how tired he was. I remember distinctly him howling and agony. Why won't they leave me alone? I haven't done anything to them. Why would they leave me alone? After that, he went into a mental ward for a few days. That's right, I remember that. Because simply staying away from Twitter was not helping, and he was a danger to himself and was showing clear signs of suicidal. And I said it wrong on purpose for YouTube because they hate that word.
Yeah.
Intent with him referencing wanting to self-end multiple times. After a few days, he came back from the ward and was being caught up on the situation by his friends, and I spent the next week on my off time consoling him as he would loop over the situation over and over and asking questions like, why are they doing this? They almost killed multiple people, and pointing out various outright obvious lies that had been said, and he had proof full of screenshots and chat logs. This loop of repetitive questions would go on for hours, day and night. He would loop between stun, shock, tears, and genuine deep despair, and I would talk him through it until he got his normal therapist and psychiatrist. Which, good to say, you don't loop nearly as bad, and hopefully after all of this, you will loop far less.
Yeah.
This whole thing is just tiring. Yes, it is, guys.
It is. It is.
Actually, we're at about an hour and a half here, and my Papa Elfpire has gone to sleep. So I need to be quiet. We're going to...
You can play the interviews.
Let's see here. Well, we had the Safari and the Artborn. What's the other ones?
Oh, the mod ones.
Oh, did you add those to me? Because I already told you I couldn't vocode them.
They're in your email. They're in your email.
Okay.
I hit these.
How long
literally
are those?
reply with her. Yeah. Oh, they're very short, like a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a
What
minute.
did that? Okay, da-da-da. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Okay, download. This is we already got this one, chat. I am cutting the final perfect glue debunk. We don't need that. We have done that into the fucking... Yeah, we're good on that. But
yeah,
I will
my
do
mod
Vortex
just
and
wanted
the
to
other
add
one.
their
Yeah,
Vortex
I'll do the other
and
ones.
Nick, I believe.
Yeah, Vortex and... Yeah. I got those. I'll download these ones. This is fine. Download. And then this one, download. Alright, chat. Got a couple more here. Let us go to current media, and then I will share screen so you can see it too. Do Vortex. We'll start with the Vortex.
Okay.
There we
And then
go,
we'll just-
and then I go here to you, and I go share screen. Alright, there you go.
Okay, let's start the recording. Okay, everyone, explain who you are, starting with as for the person recording, this is Bafa. I do not have a little character on the screen right now. I
Oh,
am
here,
the one
since
being
there are no
accused of
characters,
putting minors in
put my models here.
positions of watching horribly graphic sexual content. This is
You should try to
one of my
lip-sync
mods
this.
here. They will
I'm kidding.
introduce themselves soon, and they are here to detail about what went on in the server, along with a few other claims that have been going around online, defaming my character. And their job as a mod, they will explain now. Can you introduce yourself?
And I'm a mod for Bafa. I'm here to speak my piece and what I know about this whole story.
Can you explain what your job as a
put
mod
on the
for my
suit.
streams were?
It was to keep everybody safe, make sure, nobody was like harassing each other, rude. Yeah, and like trying not to like get people disrespectful to one another. Just trying to keep it peaceful, to put it like that.
And you would also be a part of like age gating the community when it was 16 plus before it became 18 plus, correct?
The buff of your model went
Yes.
down.
Yes.
There it
Okay,
is.
so
Your
a
tracking
recent
went down.
accusation. Can you please read out the accusation from the Metronosidian and Glitchika doc? Now,
Oh
as a
my
mod,
god, I forgot there were
were
still
there
other
any
documents.
14-year-olds ever in my server?
No.
No. And with Perfect Blue, didn't we have an exact warning that you had to be a certain age to watch this?
Yes.
Yes. And
So I'm only pausing it here as minor criticism.
Mhm.
If this were court and you were their lawyer, you've called them as a witness, you're doing what's known as direct examination. In direct examination, you're not allowed to ask what's known as leading questions. So you're not allowed to ask
okay.
some questions that go that their only response should be yes or no. That's a leading question. Now, in cross examination, where the other side is grilling the witness, they are allowed to and expected to ask leading questions. But yeah, that's just a little point of, lawyer brain.
And that age being, I believe, 18 and up. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The mods had to enforce that rule, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, you sound like you're
We
cross-examining
had
me.
no... If there's any 14-year-olds, we definitely had no knowledge that there was 14-year-olds in our server.
Actually, you know what? I know how to get over this. You ask the judge for permission to treat your witness like a hostile witness. That will allow you on direct examination to ask leading questions.
Deal.
Yes. And we would do checks within mod meetings to see who's underage and who wasn't, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And if anyone was suspected to be underage, we would have a mod conversation with them, correct?
I do have a question real quick. Just
Yeah.
a quick one. How many people ended up being in your Discord server before it was closed down?
735.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, okay. So you have... It's good to hear that because it means that there's a... Because I was about to be like, why are you going through this much? I have, for instance, my Discord has a little over 200 people in it. So our mods are much more listy. We don't have to go through this crazy vetting procedure. So I'm like, why the hell do you guys... How many did... Oh, over 700 people. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that it made, you guys were actually vetting and working to make sure minors weren't present in the server. So that's
Yeah.
good.
I promoted my Discord a lot. How many? 735. I promoted my
seven-
Discord
seven-
a lot.
Yeah, no, he was fucking rocking it apparently. Holy shit.
Yeah.
She's really close to her mic in the interview. Yeah, that's something, not something
Yeah, that's
everything can control.
Yeah. And if they were underage, they would be removed from the server and the community as a whole, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. As for another accusation, this somewhat brings in your name. Did we ever allow Glitch to be called Mommy after Glitch did speak to me about not being being called that?
Okay with that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So after our meeting and our knowledge of Glitch not being called that term, we established that anytime Glitch was on the stream or near it, we would stop people from calling them Mommy, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is there Yes. But do you have any other final thoughts regarding this? Regarding our movie nights and streams.
Okay,
We
so I knew that was eventually going to be asked. So Glitch has this whole thing, and you can watch our some of our coverage of the docs as well as the director's cut, which kind of shows that Cat also pushed this. But there was like this weird fucking accusation from Glitch that Buffa and his chat would consistently sexualize Glitch through calling her saying that she has a mommy voice. Now, here's the thing about Glitch. She does ASMR content primarily as a streamer. And I'm sorry, but when you do that kind of content as a streamer and you get upset at only certain people saying that you have a mommy voice, I can't view the argument as anything less than disingenuous.
Also, I find calling people mommy kind of cringe, so I never really allowed it.
No, that's not. Look, there's only certain people with certain kinds of fetishes who would think that is a sexual nature. Glitch, it is interesting you outed yourself as that, though. Sorry.
I was like the only person was like the only time because we cross-referenced all of them. So we cross-referenced all of like my conversations, right? My Twitch thing for when they would be there. And there's only 2 instances of one guy was banned and the other one was a mod. And that mod would literally call a butterfly mommy. That's just how they are. They don't really just how they gotta talk.
Yeah.
They don't mean it in any type of bad way. Yeah. He's had proper warnings at the beginning of movie nights, correct? Along with a list of the rules.
Yes.
How the fuck did you get that? How did you get Perfect Blue into the vortex? You sneaky motherfucker. Trust me, we get it. It's a false accusation.
Or heads up and say, if you don't like this movie, you don't have to sit and watch with us. Yeah. But we also stated since we did watch that movie, we actually skipped it and we didn't watch that movie anymore because we ended it right then and there.
Yes.
And then we watched Trigun.
Yes, and this was of my own accord, correct? I'm the one that said, no, this was too much.
Yeah, you stopped it.
Yes. And this is according to your memory that I, Bapha, the streamer and owner of that Discord server, said, no, this is
Bapha, don't try to sound like a lawyer.
too much.
Yes.
Okay. And this was not Glitch that did this?
No.
Okay. And yes, thank you.
And there it is. Okay. So now we have the next one. This is the censored interview. I don't remember what it's about.
Hello. This is
there we go.
Detailing setting up the Twitch report.
Okay, you can just calm down.
And recent
did you just let say now for a second?
Can you explain who you are?
I am one of
wrong one. This is the wrong one.
Mod team.
Wrong one.
The only other one is the Perfect Blue debunk, which we're not doing. Did you send another email?
These are all Perfect Blue debunks.
Oh, Jesus
You want the
Christ.
truth.
We're done with this. We're done with this.
There's one. No, there's one I want you to play.
Okay, what? Jesus Christ.
The other one. That's the only one I want you to play.
Okay, fine. It's 142, so I will fucking play it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You fucking got me.
They're all Perfect Blue.
I can't believe. Yeah, I'm like,
my mods were really upset about that.
Your naming scheme fucking got me.
Yeah,
your naming scheme actually got me because it's like Final Perfect Blue debunk, and then it's the other one and the other one. And I'm like, okay, those seem fine. And then it's all about Perfect Blue, and I'm like, oh, you fucking... It was all Dio the whole time.
That's what the main thing they were mad about. And they're like, hey, let us say our piece.
There we go. Okay, here's the other one you're talking about.
Yeah. To give some insight, how movie nights were ran and how we gave warnings in call before even any movie started.
Yes. Normally what would happen is Wade would try and schedule out the movie. Buffa would pick the movie, or I would... Basically, someone would pick a movie, we'd see if we could watch it.
At this point, while the sequence scream, I'm probably gonna have to watch Perfect Blue.
put
We
lead
watched
in
a
us
little
to the
bit
server
of
that
it.
we're watching the movie. When everyone got in, we would say, "Hey, this is what the movie is. It's this age rating, da 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 da," and we start the movie. And to clarify something you said, Glitch was never my friend. I'm just gonna straight up say that.
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit
during-
about her.
Yes.
Oh my
During
God.
the stream of Perfect Blue, according to Glitch recollection of this, which
I don't give a
contradicts
fuck.
Vortex recollections of this, I believe will contradict your recollection of this and my recollection of this, that there were no warning. We allowed 14-year-olds somehow in a 16+ server in our community in this movie night, and that a certain scene would pop up in Perfect
that's
Blue.
right. I want to pause this because it's kind of worth mentioning. Since then, Perfect Blue has received a proper rating.
Yeah,
But
it didn't
during the
actually have a rating
time,
or
yeah, during the time of the showing, Perfect Blue was actually unrated. If you had no knowledge about the actual scene, you would have no way of knowing.
Yeah, that was my
it
first time
showing up or
watching that
anything like
movie.
there was
It
no,
was
yeah, it was an
NR.
unrated film.
Yeah, it was NR, so I kept the screening 18+ just in case, and I'm glad I did.
Which, you know, yeah, exactly.
And that Glitch was the one in charge of stopping it, that they were the hero of this story, stopping this.
Yeah, that's bullshit. First off,
Like,
there were
love
no
this guy.
14-year-olds. The scene was stopped by Bapha. Yes, the movie did make a couple people in the stream uncomfortable, but we were adults about it, and we stopped the movie. And I don't remember what we did after that, but Glitch did not stop the movie.
And there you go.
There you go. in the very blunt and southern way.
Yeah, I very much that. That was the best testimony, honestly. But there you have it, everybody. That is
Had like weed in his
more or
mouth
less
or some
all the
straw.
big stuff. Yeah, dude, I swear to God, he was in the middle of taking a bong rip when you asked that question, and he fucking blows out the smoke and go, okay, first of all, that's bullshit.
First of all, that's bullshit. So yeah,
There you go. Yeah. And on any, I mean,
I guess
here's
the
a
last
question
one-
that I'm gonna have to get you. I'm gonna have to hit you, and this is my last question on it because Dad's already like yelled at me about fucking be quiet. So
yeah.
with all of this done, what is next for you with your newly found freedom?
Shit.
Can we
I'm
expect?
more-
Wait! I have this.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! Wait, no, hold on. There we go.
Why are
Can
you
we
brown?
expect a return? Wait, Dizzy, what the fuck?
Why am I brown? I don't know. God made me a little bit more tan, kept me in the oven longer
Okay,
or whatever.
You want to know
whatever
the
that Attack on
scientific
Titan line
explanation?
was.
You
No.
see, no,
No.
that's correct. Okay, it is Euro 2, so they might actually have just never seen a brown person.
Oh no,
and are
it
just
is
soft.
fine. It's fine. I know sweets.
Yeah.
Sweets are funny. Sweets are funny. Now donate an extra £5.
The real question is, are we to expect a return from you in any measure to VTube?
No.
There you
no.
go. There you go, chat. There you go.
There it's an I liked VTubing. It was a very creative outlet for me. It was fun. But and it is not me trying to dunk on anyone.
Oh
but
shit,
like
so you just
the
got
amount-
a collab request. Are you sure you don't want to go?
who offered me he could come on.
Sparky's just said you can, you can come watch a medical.
Like, oh god, we could watch that in Discord, but like, I think news reporting is really bad in VTube. I think it lost sensationalism. A lot of egos get into the way of like getting things kind of straight. I think there's too much drama going on. Like, I saw the Sender shit, and the Sender thing kind of like
the Sender stuff.
the
Yeah.
Sender thing kind of broke my heart, and then I saw a lot of people like not take accountability for the Sender thing, which was kind of heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's a big reason
there-
why we even made this.
Yeah,
You know, and it holds back to the very first video I ever made, which was getting things straight on Bungo Taiga. And while I
Yeah.
wasn't able to secure an interview with Taiga themselves, I was able to secure interviews with several other mods. So in the
Yeah.
same feeling is like, guys, especially the VTuber reporters, like, this is what reporting actually looks like. If you don't have a person that you are bouncing these questions off of, all you're really doing is just saying things into an echo chamber, and we've seen what kind of damage that can do.
Like, I'm mentally still messed up over this. Ava, you talked to my mom about this stuff, and like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of heartbreaking. And like with Kat's report, Kat had no interest in hearing my side. She says, "Oh, there's always two sides to a story. There's always three sides to a story." The quote is, "Oh, is their side, and then the truth." She had no interest in my side. She had no interest.
I mean, in
she
fact,
instantly
we
hated
actually
me for it.
have. Let me go ahead and bring up her video real quick.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
I've been-
Pause because I don't want to hear her fucking voice. Alright, so this is posted a year ago, shortly after she did all her quote-unquote coverage. And let me go ahead and do this react stream, all this freaking stuff. So, posted around the same time as the actual dog. Let me do this. Let me move this so they can actually see it. Okay, so there's another doc made by a creator involving Static Tokyo, who is cited to have made videos about this situation as well, allegedly with false information and misconstruing things. Remember, they have not actually seen the video themselves.
Yeah.
Here is the doc for your information. I would normally cover this on its own video, but I leave for vacation. This is her to go to avoid accountability. When anybody in the actual freaking comments challenges her or asks about extra information, she's leaving for vacation and she can't actually respond to it. It's what she did with many of the other people that she has slandered and ruined in her quote-unquote
She did
reporting.
Doki.
Yeah, she literally did it too. She wrote that fucking document against Dokibird and then said, "Oh, I can't
Which makes me
answer
suspect
these
of all
questions
her
because I'm going on
reports,
vacation."
even mine. Like, because she came in with like so much hatred towards me. Like, guys, like she was talking about my brother who was dying in that video.
Yeah.
She never, like, unlike Elf, she never looked at the Twitter space. She never reached out to me or anything. She just kind of ran rampant, super liking any like terrible comment she can, as you can see in the comments right there.
Here's this one right here. 11 months ago, because this is when, as the Raven Notes mentioned, Bapha died 11 months ago. And again, this video has been in production, I'd say, for close to 2 years now. But we have
like that.
this here. Don't worry, girl. I'm sure the situation you misrepresented and ran away from, when presented with other evidence, again, will be revisited soon. And we'll find that once again your coverage was at best ignorant and at worst malicious. That is when we found out that people were still worried. Yeah, but is this meant to be a hateful comment towards Kat? No, not really hateful. But it's a comment with plenty of criticism for the subpar coverage. Technically, there's 8 billion sides to a story. Okay, Dizzy Lizzy, you're not wrong, but like...
It was so bad. Ava's one comment scared people so bad. Like, holy, Ava's seen it. She has access to my old Discord.
Matrix Obsidian just completely fucking deleted themselves off the fucking planet in terms of the internet.
There's whole
Glitchia
Discord
fucking just went
DMs.
away.
Yeah, there's whole Discord DMs just gone. Gone.
They had
just the
Bapha, because Bapha's still on the same Discord account that a lot of this stuff happened, so a lot of the group chats and stuff he was still a part of, and he saw in quick succession multiple of these group chats and stuff, like lots of messages deleted, some Discord accounts deleted, and a lot of people just leaving the group chats and stuff in general.
People started right after your comment, somebody tried hacking my Twitter. The
we
old
have a
Twitter
screenshot of that.
Yeah, it's in the
Nico
video.
Fox says her stuff against Alicia Death was really bad too. No, that
was disgusting.
That was probably the most vile thing that she's done.
Yeah.
And I would say it's the first, second, third, in terms of Alicia X Death, what they did with them. Dokibird, given they actually wrote the document, is
Who knows
second,
what else
and then
they've
I would
written.
say you're in third place.
Yeah.
At least, and that's just from what I know.
Well,
and
I
I'm
think I
not
would
going
put
to go through her
Lollipop
fucking
above me.
catalog.
I think I would put Lollipop above me.
Lollipop was actually pretty bad. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're right.
I would
See,
put
there's always
Lolly.
another tragedy
Yeah.
to uncover when it comes to looking at Cat and Tat's
And-
coverage.
And Kat never apologizes for anything.
You know, of course
she
she
doesn't. Yeah, and the only time when
Why
she
would she?
apologized to Alicia, it was seemingly just to get back at her, because after the apology, she leaked Alicia's full name.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was an actual doxing in some states.
Yeah.
You know, maybe not the state Alicia is in, but definitely in like Texas, California, a few others, you don't do that.
Cass and Kelly. And like all we've kind of seen through this is Kat just kind of succeeds. She's getting interviews with the CEO of Twitch. She's getting opportunity after opportunity. And no real accountability for it, just kind of sad. After the VTubing stuff wasn't working out, they switched to art. And then me and Elf noticed they've had to take down multiple videos because they just started falsely accusing people of scamming people with AI art.
Yeah.
Like,
Which,
and then
by the way, God, that's a whole nother rant that I have to go on. Because it's so funny. These people will typically use AI to determine if something's been drawn with AI, and I can't understate how retarded it is to use something that you hate to try and determine if it's something that you hate.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Also, it got so like there's someone on Blue Sky, and I can't find the post, and I want to find the post. That basically like detailed how it was talking to Kat, and they were like,
Right.
"Hey, you practically have to beg her to get a video taken down because she'll always say she's just been on vacation." Or I'm on vacation. I'm on
I just love the
vacation. I'm in a
vacation
business
thing.
trip
It's
in
like, come
Miami. During my video, which was the same time around Lollipop, like her excuse for not doing a lot of research.
Yeah,
Well,
it
I'm
was.
prepping for vacation. I'm prepping for vacation.
Yep, that was a big time. I
Um,
mean, the Under the T squad handled that whole, like as it was
Yeah.
happening. And I remember that being the excuse for Caliente.
Yeah. Also, I guess the last things I'll add. One, I'm not. No one ghost written for me. Even the people that came out claiming they did, like Surge and Static Tokyo. No, all
No, it
those
was
dudes
transcribing.
did.
God,
Yeah, it was
fucking damn.
transcribing, and all those
I'm gonna
guys
only
did was
explain
kind
why
of
I
read
glow
it
over
over.
here.
Yeah, all they did was kind of read over it. I don't know why they said, "Oh yeah, we wrote." Like, no, you guys did.
And the question is, why did they have to write for you, Buffa?
Well, no one did. Like,
Well,
my
no one
computer
ended up
monitor
doing
was
it. Yeah, well,
broken.
that's the thing. Yeah, there it is. That's what I was looking
Yeah,
for.
my computer monitor was
They
broken.
literally could not type themselves because they could not see what they would have been typing.
Yeah. Also, to the person that said I was married and also said womp womp to my brother dying, thankfully to Elf and their Photoshop expert, we know the DM you sent was fake.
Yeah, that was.
I'm not going to
completely
bring your name into it because you seem to be living a really good life right now, and I'm not going to take that away from you. This is yours. But yeah. Also, I'm not married. I didn't try to
You
steal
say that
anyone's
with your
girlfriend.
3 kids coming. Dad, are you almost done?
3 kids.
God
Oh
damn
god.
it.
We have a like one of our little nephews here right now with a Spider-Man backpack. It's adorable. That's about it. Spider-Man.
Aquaman.
But yeah, that's about it. Like I pretty much went through torture through that whole method. I think it's messed up my brain. I like tried to get out of everything. Like 4 people were messaging me saying I was married to them. I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Can you please leave me alone? Except one girl. Deserved a
In all
lot better than
seriousness,
what happened.
Buffa deserved a lot better than what happened. Absolutely. This is our attempt so he can have some control back in his brain trying to destroy him because other people tried to destroy him.
Yeah. I just really like. I know somebody was going around. I have recorded calls on him. That's weird.
I'm sure you do.
Don't release calls. Recorded calls. You don't have my permission to do that. That's weird. That's weird. Don't record people without their consent. That's weird. That's all I have to say about that.
I mean, look, if I'm going to record somebody without their consent, it's for a goddamn good reason. And trust me,
Good
you're not
reason.
going to know it until the police knock on your door and ask you downtown for a couple questions.
Yeah. I'm not a chomo, and there's that. Really, that's about it. Kat should be doing better at her job. She's making like
No, she
20K a
isn't.
month.
she is now, in the sense that she's staying away from VTubers, which is what she should do.
Yeah. She needs to stay away from artists too. You're gonna falsely accuse somebody of like scamming.
You know, I don't care about artists. I care about my artists and I care about the cool ones. But look, I've
You
had
live in
artists
wars.
coming at me for the last 48 hours because I mentioned that they can't just
Oh,
edit
yeah.
their TOS, so they can revoke ownership of
Yeah,
other
you
people's
can't- you
intellectual
can't
property
do that.
willy
Yeah,
nilly.
you can't
And
do that.
fucking so
Yeah.
many artists are fucking coming at me. So you know what? I don't care about you if you don't care about me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you know I care about artists. I'm a collector. I'm a collector.
I care about artists that are fucking cool and fucking reasonable, like Cerberus and some of the other Psycho, Lily, who's my PNG tuber model. These are cool people who are not threatened because something new hits the fucking dam. It's like, oh my
Also-
god, the freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Also,
He
it's
stopped
not
me from
like
going
another
wild.
reason I can't really even come back to VTubing. I wouldn't be allowed to get a new model. Like that, I would just be kind of barred.
You're
I'm
not
kind of
blacklisted.
screwed. Yeah.
You're not blacklisted.
Apparently I am.
Well, apparently I
Apparently.
am, and it hasn't stopped me.
Yeah. It's just you know, I mean, I don't want to deal with the situation. It's just like
That's
a lot
fine,
of
that's
it
fine.
is just I don't like every time someone brings up something, even I'll be like, I have to link a
I tried to buff a
video.
bully, but god damn it, I tried to bully Baffa into returning to VTubing for 2 hours and it didn't work. We'll see you later.
You've
I'm kidding.
been trying to convince me for a very long time, and
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
you
like,
yeah.
I'm like,
Let's
what's
see,
gonna?
maybe.
It's gonna be like one of those things. What's gonna happen? Cat's gonna bother me again? Like that's that's about it. Like, yeah, EVA ties, but who needs them? It's just one of those things. Like, yeah, Oh, I am blacklisted in the Melanin Mafia Discord. Like,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that
I am
one's- that
black.
one's just
Apparently, we're blacklisted on the VTuber Reddit as well. Like, we're not allowed.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know why.
Yeah, apparently we're not allowed, according to my friend. Oh, we're
well,
just
I
not
don't care.
allowed. Yeah, but it's like one of those
I
things.
hate
Like
Reddit
you're
in
cutting
general,
off
so-
sources of promotion.
I don't view
Cat,
Reddit as a
of all
source of
people,
promotion.
and false accusations. I don't feel like dealing with the politics of
Look,
that.
look, Reddit,
It's like,
Reddit is a
I'm not
position
dealing
of
with that.
demonization and not promotion.
And like, I also, if you want, like, hey, this guy sounds like he hates Cat. I don't hate Cat. I really kind of dislike what she did and how she went about things. But I guess that's just kind of the type of person she is. And there's not much we can really do about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
What
just
chat?
not a lot.
We're gonna have to wrap it up here. Thank you so much to everybody
Yeah.
who came in, spent the last around 2 hours, just asking questions and kind of having us go through, some of the extra stuff that didn't make the final cut. Don't forget to like,
Yeah.
comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell as hard as you possibly can, and we will, of course, see you all on the next one. Baffa,
Watch the
who
video.
do you think we should, who do you think we should rate out into on YouTube? I think Cinder's on. I might be wrong, but let me see.
Is she on? You're right,
She
Cinder.
might be, I don't know. Usually around this time she's on. If she's
Let
streaming
me
that
check.
day. Yes, she's on. Yep, there we go. We got it.
You're right,
Yeah,
Cinder.
streaming it written out into Cinder. Alright, chat, thank you so much for hanging out.